Right. We are out here at Ben Franklin Range. It's the Thursday before 4th of July. We're out here for the Can Am Cruise Freedom Fest event. Set up over here behind Jesse and Scott and Tim's trailer back in this little corner. There's a little waterfall down here. Damian wanted to be close to the river because he thinks he's gonna take like 4 baths in the river every day while we're here. We'll refrain from videoing that for you. I'll save everyone's eyes from that. What do you think? Happy? You like our setup? What are we missing? What did we forget? Nothing? That might be a first. That just means we haven't found what we forgot yet. All right, well, we're gonna keep setting this up. I gotta change my front brakes. I never changed my front brakes. I changed my back brakes because they were squeaking. I'm also gonna throw a new front drive shaft in mine because it took 2 or 3 real good shots while we were at Blue Holler, and I don't want it to let go on the Bounty Trail tomorrow. So I'm gonna put the one that's in it now in the back as the backup, and I got 2 new ones. So I'm gonna load one of those up in the machine and then we'll be good to go. waterfall crawl. We came down this. I was trying to find it to go up it, but I guess we just decided to come on down it. Damian's gonna hit it first. I didn't film coming down it for whatever reason. I thought we were gonna come down a different trail and then come over here and then hit it to go up it first, but we just went ahead and came down it. A lot of the stuff that I've seen out here before looks worse this time. I think they got a ton of rain earlier this year and it just washed out like everything. All right, we got Damian's new whip lights on there. He's got this bright ass chaser bar flashy thing on there. He's got all the lights going. You ready? You psyched up? All right, fuck this thing up. I mean, tackle this hill. Sorry, kids. All right, there we go. Up the first little section. That's all you got backwards. He's feeling it out. He's feeling it out. All right, he's second guessing himself. There he goes. All right, got the front up. Keep going now. He had it. He kept that momentum up. I think he had it. Keep your momentum up. Keep your momentum. Once you climb it, don't stop. Keep going. He's at a bad angle now. There you go. Hell yeah. Outstanding. That right there is the 4-seater cheater life. Stay up there. All right, I thought he was about to turn around and come back down. All right, I'm gonna hit this now. See how this goes. I got the wrong tires on. I haven't switched to my Zillas yet, just because they're doing the tug of war, and it's on dirt. So I think I want these Journeys on there. It just got into a really weird bind there. Normally it will let me roll backwards and low. It's not rolling backwards anymore in low. We're checking out the Bounty Trail. This is the main event they're doing tomorrow. This is the same trail they had it on last year. But I think like early this year, they had a bunch of rain out here. And Jesse told me it was a little bit worse. He actually told me it was a lot worse. And it definitely looks a lot worse. This wasn't, none of this here last year was too bad. This is where I made it to last year. I got up on this rock and then my diff exploded. So I've not set the bar real high, but I wanna try and do better than I did last year. This is the hole he was talking about. He said if you put your tire in this hole, it will swallow a 32 and you'll just nosedive into this. So he said climb this like side and then turn in up here. All right, so I have a plan for this lower part, and I don't think it looks too bad. I think I can get to here pretty easily. This part I think is going to be challenging for me because I've got a wider machine. I think the skinnier machines can hit this, kind of climb that side and go right there. But I think it's going to put my tire up under that. I don't know what's a better line here. This is definitely worse than it was last year. Definitely worse than it was last year. Just trying to give you guys a pre-walkthrough before there's any people out here, so you can kind of see the trail. I'm sure Jesse did this yesterday on his channel, and he's obviously got a lot more people than I do. I was just asking him about it this morning because I thought he was going to do a different trail, but doing the same one we did last year, it's just almost a totally different trail with how much worse it is. So you got two lines here. There's one that looks like it kind of comes this way, which looks easier down there, but harder up here. I'm gonna try and hug this side. I think that's gonna be the strategy. Although I feel like it's pretty optimistic of me to think that I'm gonna be up here. But this is what he was saying. Last year, the finish was right between this maple tree and that tulip tree. Just come up here and then you were done. This year, if you do make it up here, they added this crazy hill climb to it. So you gotta hit all these rocks, get to here, then shoot up this dirt hill that's got all these leaves and crap on it. Which somebody's done it. But it looks like somebody come from over there down this way and up here. So yeah, you gotta go that way around these trees and then shoot up this way, I guess. Yeah, shoot up there, and there's the end right there. Okay, that's not too crazy. He said it was a super off-camber hill climb, which it is an off-camber hill climb right here. It just kind of shoots you this way. But at least there's something here to catch you and you don't roll all the way back down. Well, this will be interesting. Like I said, this is just a little pre-walkthrough. They're doing this event tomorrow. This is their main event. I think this is the $3,000 bounty for the winner. It's all on time. Last year there was like 22 or 23 people that entered, I think. I was like 14th or 15th in line, and it took a good 7 or 8 people before somebody finished it. And the last guy walked up this in like 52 or 54 seconds or something like that. He just hit every line perfect. Hopefully that's us this year. We got a lot stronger parts than we did last year. Like I said, last year I made it about 20 feet, and my Visco Diff shot parts to the moon. There were pieces of gear and oil flying everywhere. We got the rear axle smart spool, got a clutch kit, got a little bit more horsepower. So hopefully this year it turns out better. Hopefully I'm not first. I don't want to be first. I'd like to be somewhere in the middle to the end, probably about 2/3 back. I think it's a random drawing, just like they did last year. For the rock section, I'd like to be towards the end. Honestly, I think for this hill climb section, I'd like to be about 4th or 5th to hit it. And I think halfway to 2/3 to 3/4 back is probably going to do it, because not everyone is going to make it to the end of this. For Jesse, I'm hoping it's a good turnout. For me, selfishly, I'm hoping not a lot of people do it, because I'd like to win some money. And right after this, I am dropping my machine off for him to build the cage. So in this video, this is going to be the last video you see my machine look like it does. It's getting a full cage, rear bed delete, and I think we're going to do a front fender delete with a tied in bumper. It's going to be pretty badass, so stay tuned for that. I will probably have released some little preview, so there's probably a post or a short releasing what that looks like by the time you guys see this, because I'm about a month behind. Oh, not behind, but I'm about a month out on my videos, which is right where we wanted to be, so we're on track for that. As of the time we're shooting this, we got 64 subscribers. If you guys watching that aren't subscribed could subscribe, that'd be awesome. We would really appreciate it. We're out here making these videos, hitting these trails, breaking stuff, just trying to bring you guys some content. There's a lot of people that do this, but I don't know that there's ever enough. You know, I'll be sitting at home watching videos of stuff and trying to find more and run out of videos to watch. So I think there's always room for more people to make videos. That's one thing I've always liked about YouTube. There's really not a competition, or shouldn't be. You know, nothing says that you can't watch this and then go watch 4 more of somebody else's videos. So it's not like you go to a store and buy something, you know, you're not going to go to the next store and buy the same thing. That's what I like about YouTube. It's more of a, I don't know, sharing sounds dumb, but more of a, almost a team or a community effort in all of us that like to ride, and those of us that shoot videos and try and do crazy stuff and get it on camera. Yeah, I'm rambling here, so this is gonna probably be a long one, because I was gonna try and do this whole thing in one video. These next couple clips, you're likely gonna see us hit a couple other things this morning, but we're not gonna do anything too crazy. Damian just wants to ride around, just to kind of ride around. He thinks he needs to get warmed up for these events. But like I said, this morning they're doing the, what is it? The tug of war. It's not too many people have signed up for, so hopefully we do well in that. I'm pretty sure Can Am's gonna win that, just because in low, the Can Am's are geared really well. And then they're doing the barrel race. I'm doing the barrel race. We're both doing the tug of war. I think I'm gonna sit out the blindfolded barrel race. That sounds a little, that sounds like it's gonna make me sick. So yeah, we're gonna ride around a little bit, and then you'll probably see us hit a couple trails, do a couple little fun spots, and then we'll be back for the events. I'm gonna film the events, and you're gonna see us do our sections. I'm not gonna film the whole thing, just because you're gonna have to go over to the Can Am Crew channel and watch all that. I'm not gonna film Jesse's whole event, just out of respect for him and all of the stuff, that all the hard work he's put into doing this. Yeah, this is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, so I'm probably going to cut a bunch of this out, but you'll see us back here in a minute.